All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something. Write me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Before we start, if you like this content, please check out my other videos. Go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Click on the video that interests you, watch it, give me some feedback. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? I would really love your insight. So look, let's get on with the video. I want to talk about something, man, that in my city of Houston, where I live at, born and reside in, right? We just had a shooting. A man, a neighbor's Ring camera just captured a man unaliving, I'm guessing to be his girlfriend, in front of her kids. The kids was a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. So the kids had to witness this man unaliving their mother by shooting her 6 times. And he walked out the door after he shot her. And the neighbor's Ring camera across the way, because his apartment complex caught him. So he's gonna get caught if he hasn't got caught already. They already know who he is, I'm sure. I'm almost positive they're gonna recognize him. Neighbors already said that this was a guy that was camping out in her apartments. They said they used to see him months ago. He used to be inside the apartment with her. So I'm guessing this is a boyfriend. And I just want to say, how many times do we see this story? I can honestly say, I can watch the news every day, 5 days a week, and I can guarantee you, once a week, you're going to see, not just my city in Houston, other places, you're going to see men unaliving women. It's going to be a husband unaliving his wife. It's going to be a boyfriend unaliving his girlfriend that they no longer together anymore. You might see a 3-way affair or something happens like that. Man, we are living in some crazy times. And let me say this video is for my brothers to understand the ladies a little bit more, because more than ever, women are not here. Women are dying by the hands in record numbers by men, you know what I mean? And we have to find some kind of solution. And I really don't, and women have it so hard. And I'm not going to just say black women. I'm just going to say women have it so hard in this world that we live in. And especially if a woman, you can't even say if a woman is single, she's just not just a single woman that's not protected. You gotta say a woman who even in a relationship, she's not protected. Because here we go, we have a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend who did this to her. You know what I'm saying? We having husbands who doing this to their wives, unaliving them. You know, it's sad. My prayers go out to those kids and their family. I don't know what to say. You know, and brothers, what's going on? You know, men, what's going on? What's going on in our head to make us crash out like this? It's more like a, you know, if I can't have you, nobody can have you type of deal. And that's not cool, you know? You can't love somebody so hard to where you're willing to take their life because they don't want to be with you anymore. Let me say this. I want to give y'all some insight, because as men, we don't know what it's like to be a woman. Just like a woman don't know what it's like to be a man. But I want you to think about this as a woman, fellas. Just think about this for a second. I'm not saying put yourself in the shoes of a woman, but I just want to give you some insight. As a woman, it's so dangerous for a woman. A woman can't even walk down the street. You know, back in the day, a woman could walk down the street and she could get catcalled. You know, catcalled is when, hey, mama, hey, what's up, baby, da-da-da-da. You know, she can ignore it and that be the end of it. But nowadays, a woman can't even walk down the street. It's dangerous for a woman to even take the bus, the city bus. You got a woman, especially a young woman. A woman have to worry about, being trafficked, kidnapped, being sexually assaulted. I mean, all kind of things. Let me give you an example, right? Even going to the convenience store, the gas station, even if a woman has a car, is a dangerous situation if she see a group of guys. She don't know what to expect. It's dangerous almost for a man to go to a gas station at a certain time of night and you see a group of dudes that look kind of shady, by the front door of the gas station. You like, damn, I don't know if I'm these dudes for the trip. I'm gonna have some static. They might try to rob me. Anything. It's dangerous for a man. So just imagine how dangerous it is for a woman and what she got to put up with. A woman going to the club. Dude don't even know. Dude's just going, grabbing him by the arm, pulling on him without you wanting to be touched. You got men following you home. You got some creepy dudes. A woman could go to the grocery store and pick some groceries up. You got a man following them down the aisle. And ladies, if you watching this video, please chime in and tell me that you know what I'm talking about. That you know what I'm talking. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It is dangerous to be a woman these days. Men give women the creeps. I'm just keeping it real. And I know fellas gonna jump on my channel and be like, hey man, why are you saying that about the brothers? Because I gotta tell the truth. It is dangerous to be a woman in this society. You know what I'm saying? It's very dangerous. A woman can't even go to the grocery store, leave out the grocery store without being harassed all the way to a car. God forbid, back in the day, because I'm telling on my age, back in the day, you used to try to get a phone number, all right, you get the phone number, pen and paper maybe, or you get the phone number and then that's it. Nowadays, brothers got the cell phone, so now you get the number. A brother will, hold on, stay right there. Let me call it to make sure. You got sisters having to give their phone number to a man that they're not interested in just because she don't want him to act crazy. You got men who curse women out on the street, in the store, in the clubs, whatever, a lounge, whatever, because they don't want to give them their phone number or you don't want to talk to them. Curse them out. Brothers, men harassing women. Then a woman gets a job. She got to worry about sexual harassment on the job, especially if she's a beautiful young woman. We got to understand putting yourself in the situation of a woman, right? A single woman just dating, casually dating, meeting a guy, going on a date, casual date. A woman has to be careful because she don't know if, let's just say, you go to the man's house, you got a good vibe about him. You go to his house. You don't know that, and you've been talking to him, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You've been in a situation, you've been talking to a guy you kind of just met, but you be kind of getting to know him. And you say, okay, I'll go to your house, we could watch some Netflix, you could cook for me, whatever. And a woman put herself in a situation to where she feel like she have to put out because this dude just snapped and got crazy on it. Force her to do something because she's scared if she's gonna be unalived or not. Dude could put something in your drink. You know what I'm saying? Lace you. This stuff with Puff Daddy, this ain't just started with Puff Daddy. This stuff been going on with women getting roofied. You know what I mean? Getting stuff laced in their drinks. Hell, going to a club, you can get laced. Sometimes some men be working with the bartender. It's dangerous to be a woman. A woman can't even go out to a club, go to a lounge and have a good time without something crazy happening. I just want my fellas, you watch this video, to please just kind of take some insight and see what the ladies are going through. A woman can't even put herself in a comfortable situation without her having to be on defense because you don't know how this man's gonna act. You just start talking to the guy like I said earlier. This guy might feel like you owe him some. Hey, I took you out on a date. I spent money on you. You owe it to me to give you some. And dude might start touching you, a dude start touching you inappropriately. And you just met the guy. You've been talking to him a little bit. You just kind of getting to know him. And he's just groping on you. This is things that women got to put up with. So, what's really going on, fellas? You know, women put up with a lot of things. Even going through a relationship with a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, really going through a relationship. And let's just say a woman, you dealing with guys who feel like you less than them because you're a woman, can put hands on you. You can't question a certain man, he can put hands on you. A guy can be controlling over you. It's a lot of things that women go through that as men, we don't picture that because we're not a woman. Maybe you could get some insight, you could do better. Just imagine being a woman and you dealing with a dude that's a crazy dude. And you like, listen, I just want to get away. I want to break up with you. I don't want to be with you no more. And you walk away clean. And you got the man stalking you. Ladies, please come in the comments. Have you been with a crazy man that you was in a relationship with and the dude was stalking you? You said it was over with. You don't want to see him. You don't want to talk to him no more. Here you go. He popping up at the job. Here you go, popping up at your house when you don't want him to be. He's watching you. He called you. He's constantly calling you, leaving you text messages, threatening you, threatening to kill you. How many times have this happened? You can't. And then if you go to the police, they just take a police report. You go get a restraining order. How many women have died getting a restraining order on a man and still end up being unalived? Then let's just, God forbid, if a woman gets sexually assaulted. You got the nerve enough, other men got the nerve enough to say it didn't happen. I don't believe that man did that. She lying about something. And this ain't got nothing to do with the victims in the Puffy situation. I'm talking about real women every day. A woman goes through a very traumatic experience of getting sexually assaulted. And she has the guards, the strength to try to make a report and tell someone. And you got someone not believing it, and not taking her seriously. It's to be a woman, to be a man, to be a black man is something. Growing up in this world, I know the struggles of being a black man and what we face. But to be a black woman, or to be just a woman, at least as a black man, at least as a man, we got some physical strength. A lot of times women don't even have that. I just want to get some insight about that, about being a woman. You know, just imagine you're a woman, and let's talk about a single mother situation. Single parents, single mother. Let's talk about that. Just imagine, fellas, you watching this too. You being a mother, you caring for your kids, you doing the best you can do. The father is doing whatever, mistreating you, or just ain't being a good father. You step off. You say, listen, I ain't got to put up with this. I'm going to end a relationship. Right? You in a relationship, you feel on good terms. And then you got men attacking you for being a single mother because you want happiness. You want to be at peace for your own self because you dealing with nonsense with this man that you had a child with or you had kids with. And you got men over here telling you you ain't nothing because you a single mother now. You got women who were in a marriage, who got a divorce, who men are attacking online, talking about she's a single mother, it's her fault why she's a single mother. And as a woman, you doing anything and everything you did to try to keep your relationship before you decide to keep your sanity and walk away. Now, I'm not saying women don't end good relationships with good men. I'm not talking about in this situation. I'm talking about in other situations where a woman just had it up to here, and the man she dealing with is either physical, is being physical with her, can't be a man and protect and provide, or he's cheating a bunch of times. Let's just keep it real. You got men who've been in a relationship with women who's cheated, had another baby on her, gave her a disease. Let's keep it real now. These are reasons why women are leaving relationships. We're not talking about these statistics, y'all. We're not talking about this. She want to leave for her sanity, for her safety, for her health. You doing all this cheating. She don't know what she could get because you out here and you sleeping around. But it's her fault because she decided to end a relationship. Well, she got kids with the man. She should just stay. Fellas, I want y'all to put yourself in these women's shoes sometimes. Just, let me not say the shoes, but just get some insight. Women go through a whole lot. Women go through a whole lot. And women put up a lot of shit from us men. Did y'all know, and I believe, I get the year wrong, I think it was 1925 or something like that, 1923. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, but I remember reading this somewhere. Do y'all know it was up until, let's just say 1925, up until 1925? Because I'm gonna cite my sources on that one. I'm gonna say that on another video. Do y'all know it was legal for a husband to beat his wife? And I believe it's 1925, up until 1925 or 1930, something like that. Early 1900s. It was legal for a husband to beat his wife. If the police came, they would do nothing. Oh man, go carry along. You can beat your wife. It's crazy. So women endure a lot of stuff in our relationships. Women are very strong. Women have endured a lot with men and still staying and putting up with it. But I just want to give y'all some insight, fellas. You watching this, ladies, you watching this, you know what I'm talking about. Please, please, please put in the comments. I was just thinking about this stuff when I seen that story of that sister that was just unalive by her ex-boyfriend. She broke up with him. They say that neighbors saying that they seen that same car that he was in camping out of her apartment, outside of her apartment. And this man shot her in front of her two kids, a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. And these kids don't have a mother today because all she wanted to do was end this relationship. And she ended it. And if this man did that, that means that man's mentally unstable. And it shows. All she wanted to do was get away from this man. And it cost her life. This is a common thing that women are getting unalive because they want to leave a relationship in the hands of a man. It don't make no sense, y'all. It shouldn't cost you your life because you want to end a relationship. I just want to put this, fellas, I just want to put some insight of the examples that I was telling y'all about, the things that women go through on a day-to-day basis. The harassment from strangers, the harassment from co-workers, harassment, just the fear of something happening to you. By you just going out, want to have a good time. Things can happen to you. Going on a date, dating someone, going to their house, what can happen? You're in a position where you getting touched on when you're not wanting to be touched. You gotta forcibly have to do something sexually just to get, because this man is overpowering you because he's a bigger man, overpowering you, and you feel like you're gonna die. Something's gonna happen to you if you don't put out. He not letting you leave, and all you thought was this is just a regular date, and I'm getting to know this guy. Things like this happen all the time. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.